Hi everyone, it's Georgie here from Her Hair My Head. I've come on today to talk to you about this lovely synthetic topper. This is called the Top Smart Wavy from Jon Renau, and they have recently brought out a new collection which is called their Favourites Collection. And what they've done is they've taken some of their most popular pieces and they've just made slight tweaks. So for example, the Top Smart was always a straight piece and they've now brought it out with waves, and then the Carry wig, which is one of their really popular ones, they've brought that out as a hand-tied version, and some of their other wigs have got bigger and smaller cap sizes, so for people who love a certain style but it didn't quite work for them, it's great because they've now got more options. So I really like this. The Top Smart is a really big base. It's a 9x9 base, and it comes in 12 inch, which is this one, and also 18 inch. And I've curled my bio hair because my bio hair is, at the moment, obviously lockdown, haven't been able to get to a hairdresser, is probably about 15 inches. But when I was deciding which length to go for, so this piece has been gifted to me from Francesca from Peluka Salon, and when we were discussing about lengths, there was an option to get the 18 inch one and then trim it, but I just think the curl pattern on the 12 inch looks so much nicer, and I think it's probably because the hair is slightly shorter. It's just a really beautiful wave. And I think on the 18 inch, where it's that much longer and heavier, it's just a slightly different curl pattern. But I've curled my hair and it's about the same length now, so I'm quite happy with that. This colour is 8/30, and it's a really warm coppery brown. It's really lovely. And something that's quite interesting in comparison to the Top Wave, which is Jon Renau's only other synthetic wavy topper, is that this one has a lace front. So the Top Wave, which I also have, and I'm going to do another video comparing the two, doesn't have a lace front, and I really struggled with it to the point where I actually cut a fringe into it. But this one has a single monofilament parting, and then a lace front. You can see there's quite a lot of my bio hair poking out, but you can still see the lace front. So I'm really pleased with how this looks, and I will take it off in a minute to show you the cap, but I have struggled a little bit to get it to sit quite right on my head. So it's a very big base. As I said, it's a 9x9, and where the clips sit up here doesn't work particularly well for me. And then there's also a clip here. Now this is where my hair is at its thinnest, so I haven't clipped this in. So I found it wasn't feeling hugely secure. You can see it's not sitting flush to my head, and I found it was slipping back. At the moment, just saying, I found that I would put this piece on and line it up with my hairline, and then it would almost sort of slip back a little bit. So my solution at the moment has been to use a bit of hair gel on my bio hair, and that kind of, it doesn't stick it down at all, but it just gives it a bit of grip. And I might also put some Velcro on the cap to help it to stay. You could also glue the lace front down. Now I'm quite lazy, and so I don't really tend to glue my toppers down. You can see I've put a bit of gel on my hair. Yeah, I know there's lots of ladies who use glue and will stick their lace front down, and perhaps that's something I need to think about. I just the thought of putting glue near my very fragile bio hair and then it pulling it out, or it not, you know, it getting stuck, freaks me out a little bit. But so let's show you the cap. So you've got this lovely lace front. I haven't cut I mean, this has come already cut, but quite often I will just make it a bit more jagged so it's not just a straight line, but I haven't done anything to this. So this whole section is the lace front, and then this is your mono top, so you can move the parting. These two clips cause me slight issue because they kind of clip in here, and I don't have a huge amount of hair here, but that's not a Jon Renau problem, that is a base problem. Where my hair is thinning more, I'm going for bigger bases, and they're becoming more of a circle shape rather than a rectangle shape. So quite often the clips have to be here, and I do find that a little bit difficult. But as you can see, there's this PU plasticky stuff, so you could take these clips out completely and glue this on at the front, and then you've got a wefted section here, lots of clips. It's a really comfortable big base, aside from my issues at the front, and perhaps it would be even more comfortable if I did glue it down. It also stresses me getting the glue off the topper, because I would worry that I would damage the topper. But I just look at the curls, they're so pretty. And this is a really nice colour. It's actually quite a lot lighter than my bio hair, but again, because it's such a big base, it just blends really nicely. Something that I should mention, this bit here is Permatease. Now, lots of people hate Permatease, and it's basically it's volume, so it just gives this volume at the back, and if you part the hair and look closely, it's basically these kind of like little crimp, you know, like in the 90s when we all used to crimp our hair. It's almost like it's if you backcombed your bio hair, so it's kind of crimped, and it just makes the hair stand up a bit more. Now, lots of people hate Permatease. I don't like it if it's all over, because then it gives you a really like voluminous look, but I actually don't mind it on this one because it's a wavy style and it just gives you a bit of lift at the back, and I'm quite thin at the back, so actually I think it's quite a nice touch for this topper. Yeah, I mean, I think I need to experiment a bit more with how she sits at the front. As you can see, I really don't have, I'm very thin at the front, so I need to get the placement exactly right of where she sits, but she's just really, really nice. And yeah, it's just a bit of practicing with putting on toppers, but that is quite often the way. I'll put all the details about her in the information section, and if there's anything that I haven't talked about and you want to know more about her, then please let me know, and look out soon for my comparison between the Top Wave and the Top Smart Wavy. Thank you very much, bye!